Ashay, how y'all doing tonight? You know what I mean? I'm Lightworker James. You guys know me. For you guys that don't, you know what I mean? I advise you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I drop nonstop videos, motivational quotes, and a lot of motivational shorts. Like you might see me on your short feed all the time because I'm constantly putting knowledge out there. And what I want to speak about today is the highest frequency, which is love. If you don't know, like so the same energy that it takes to hate somebody is the same energy that it takes to love somebody. And when you pass on from this body, what I mean, your conscience. I tell people all the time, your conscience is where you're gonna end up. Like if you're in a low vibrational conscience when this body pass on, then that's where your spirit is gonna maintain itself in a low vibrational frequency because that's the only frequency that you learned that you was comfortable in. You wasn't comfortable in raising your vibration higher. You know, to see higher dimensions and higher frequencies. You know what I mean? That's why what I mean. Many people don't believe in God because he's on a different frequency than us. He's in another dimension. You know what I mean? And you gotta understand that we are on Earth, so we in the lowest vibrational dimension that it is. So you know what I mean? He could hear us, but barely. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta really meditate and go within. You know what I mean? To really figure out who you are. You know what I mean? Once you figure out who you are, then you could. You know what I mean? Expand. But first, it begins with you though. So the things that you don't want to cut off, you might have certain things that you don't want to let go because it made you comfortable in life. You know what I mean? Like your job, you comfortable doing that because they money made you comfortable. Long as you have a roof over your head, you feel like that made you complete. You feel whole. And you know what I mean. Everybody supposed to have gratitude though. You're gonna have gratitude for that. You know what I mean? Especially if you come from nothing. But it's about expanding that though. You gotta go beyond that. You know what I mean? It's always about raising your vibrations. The only way you could raise your vibrations is staying away from low frequency vibrations, staying away from low vibrational people. That what I mean don't mean you no good, but mean you all harm and all harm to your soul from ascending. Because that's the only thing that really be stopping people from ascending and being their true self because they constantly around people whose energy is not on the same frequency as theirs. That's it. It's no hatred. I mean, you don't hate those people, but their frequency is not on the same level. So they're not gonna understand you at all. I mean, so this is for them so-called black sheep. You know what I mean? Or people that look down on you because they looking at the flesh. They don't know what you have inside. That they don't know that you all light. You're a light being. You know what I mean? You come from source, which means you come from love, because source is love. So that's the dimension that light workers are from. We from the dimension of love. That's why when we get here, we show all the love. We'll never really get it in return. But it's our job to continue to be that light. You know what I mean? Even in the darkness, having self control over our emotions. You know what I mean? Which means to say if somebody can't make you mad, only you can make yourself mad. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really your reaction to their action. So if you react foolishly instead of wise, you know what I mean? That only lowers your vibration. right? When you, at that moment of time, you could be like, you know what? I'm not gonna argue. Go somewhere, meditate, clear your energy. You know what I mean? And let people come to you. Let people attract to you. That means don't be trying to always trying to fit in. Sometimes, especially when you're a light worker, we don't fit in. We don't fit in with society because it don't make any sense to us. So we're not fitting in, and that's perfectly fine. Cause that's the only way that you really gonna figure out who you are, is in isolation. When you get isolated by yourself, when it's only you and source, you go into meditation. You start worrying about you and not the world around you, but the universe is within you. So you don't have to go outside and look up into space. All you have to do is close your eyes, meditate.